Ladies and gentlemen, hey, hi, how you doing? Welcome back to the channel. Season 2 is pretty much right around the corner now. We are less than a week away from its release, meaning that the next few days should be pretty exciting, as chances are we're going to see some new teases and ultimately reveals regarding the season, what we can expect from it outside of what we've already learned. But in the meantime, we do actually have some new unofficial information on Season 2, thanks to a handful of new leaks. This is going over some of the expected content for the season. We also have even more information on the Outbreak event, and even more to go over today as well. So as we cover it all, if you enjoy the video at any point, a like rating would be much appreciated. You guys have been seriously crushing the previous like goals, so let's see if we can go for 3,500 on this video. And of course, if you haven't already subbed to the channel, I am always covering the latest news, intel, updates, and everything else going on in COD, so feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. Also, just a heads up, right now COD WARZONE is currently 30% off on G Fuel, meaning you can grab pretty much anything from the G Fuel site and get 30% off as opposed to the normal 10% discount. So if you are trying to stock up for Season 2, COD WARZONE has got you covered. Now, like I said, the coming days should reveal a decent amount of info regarding the Season 2 update, despite us already having a roadmap and a trailer, surprisingly, because Treyarch ended up saying in their recent patch notes that there's going to be additional trailers and teasers between now and the 25th. However, in addition to everything else that was already revealed earlier on this past week, there was some actual update information put out there that's definitely worth knowing, just so you can pretty much plan ahead of time, right? Basically, since Cold War and Warzone / Modern Warfare are two different applications, we are going to end up getting two different title updates this week, meaning if you are low on storage, it may be worth getting like a new external hard drive, or just removing something else from your actual hard drive right now, just to make room for these downloads, because chances are they're going to be pretty significant considering they are seasonal updates. And that said, on the 23rd, so Tuesday night, there's going to be a title update for Black Ops Cold War. This is going to happen between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Pacific time. So that would be 1 a.m. and 3 a.m. on the East Coast, like 6 or 7 a.m. in the UK, I think. And that's going to add in the assets for the Season 2 update. But the content and all the Season 2 related stuff is not going to be live until the 24th / the 25th, depending on your time zone. More on that here in just a moment. But yeah, Tuesday night into Wednesday morning, Cold War is going to be getting the Season 2 title update. Then on the night of the 24th, so Wednesday into Thursday, between 9 p.m. and 11 p.m. Pacific, and same times everywhere else, obviously, then Warzone is going to be getting its Season 2 title update. And actually, whenever that ends up going live, that is when the Season 2 content is going to be pushed live in Cold War and Warzone. That'll all essentially become available right alongside the Warzone update. So Tuesday and Wednesday, we're getting pretty big updates. Of course, that means there's going to be several videos out on the channel covering everything, ranging from the content changes to the battle pass to the backend changes, some of which we've already covered thanks to the Trello board. The full link for that video will be down in the description. But yeah, my sleep schedule about to be completely 110% shocked, fully destroyed after these updates. However, tons of cool content coming up, so be sure to subscribe to stay on top of all of that stuff. Now, of course, normally as we approach a new season, we get plenty of leaks that surface from previous updates regarding what kind of content and changes we can expect in the new season. And as always, leaks are still just leaks at the end of the day. Nothing is official until Activision, Call of Duty, and or the plumbers say so. But a few days back, the COD Perseus account on Twitter, who seems to be leaking some things here and there, ended up tweeting out a handful of images and what appears to be teases for some Season 2 related content, including the image of the Dark Ether calling card within Warzone that is currently only usable and only accessible over in Cold War. Obviously, back prior to the integration update, it was said that all the items and unlockables that we earn in Cold War are going to be usable in Warzone as well. And we see that's the case with the multiplayer camos, as expected. We can use Gold, Diamond, and Dark Matter Ultra in Warzone if you have them unlocked. And of course, you can also use any of the other multiplayer camos on your Cold War weapons within Warzone as you please. And initially, when we got the announcement that those unlockables would also be usable in Warzone, we assumed that that included the zombies unlockables as well. Lo and behold, Treyarch and Activision and Raven as well ended up saying that the zombies content is going to be integrated at a later date, which to me was just a massive bummer, right? Because when Cold War launched, I'm sitting there going, I'm grinding out Dark Matter Ultra, but to be honest, I don't really think the camo looks all that great. Then I started to play some zombies some more, and I really enjoyed it, so I said, you know what, I'm gonna go ahead and unlock Dark Ether instead. That way I can just use that in Warzone. And turns out that entire grind was for nothing as of this point. However, seeing as it appears the Dark Ether calling card was leaked within Warzone, That would indicate that the Dark Ether camo, and in turn, all the other zombies unlockable content, like all the other camos, for instance, Plague Diamond, and of course, all the base ones, could finally be coming to Warzone with Season 2, either at launch or shortly thereafter. But man, I spent a lot of time taking down zombies, alright? I'm just trying to use my Dark Ether camo in Warzone, and going off of these leaks and rumors, it does seem like that could finally happen here in Season 2. Then, as we've been seeing a lot over the past few days, Warzone is going to be getting some pretty interesting changes in Season 2, at least according to the reveals and the teases that we've seen so far. Initially back on Rebirth Island, we got word of the Voidinoy ship setting course for Verdansk, and now actually on Verdansk, I'm sure you've probably noticed while playing Warzone the past few days that there is a brand new teaser showing up, and it's not just the ship and the storm out on the coast, it's actually another screen teaser, very similar to the Know Your History teasers with like the screen flash and the static. Then a Russian message actually plays.
Мы перевозили груз зараженного биологического материала. Что мы натворили? У нас произошла вспышка инфекции. Я боюсь, что нам с ней не справиться.
This one basically translates to, this is the captain of the Russian ship Voidinoy. It's happened. We were moving biological materials. What have we done? There's a possible infection outbreak. And shout out to Jahafters. I'm probably mispronouncing that on Reddit for translating that. But this is basically just like furthering the storyline, I guess, to show that the upcoming outbreak event is a direct result of what the Voidinoy is carrying as its cargo. Presumably, that is Nova Gas, since obviously it came from Rebirth Island where Nova Gas is developed. And we were kind of theorizing about this in the previous map updates video from earlier on this week. Either we'd see the ship arrive just full of zombies and that'd spark the whole outbreak, or maybe, just maybe, the ship would actually bring Soap to the game somehow, since we do know he was on Rebirth Island at some point in time. But it seems the former is the case right now, and the ship may actually be the reason that zombies are headed to Verdansk in Season 2. And if you want to talk like real big domino effect here, this could actually be the reason that Verdansk potentially, keyword potentially, is coming to an end this season if the outbreak can't be contained. There's definitely a lot of possibilities when it comes to like the longer lasting effects of this. And seeing as the outbreak event is said to end on March 11th, just one day after the 1-year anniversary of Warzone launching, when it's rumored we're going to be getting a ton of new stuff for Warzone, I think we could be looking at some pretty interesting updates around that time. So yeah, there you have it. With all of that being said, those are some of the newer leaks that we have for Season 2, and that's going to wrap things up for today. If you enjoyed the video, or if you're just excited for Season 2, let me know by dropping a like on it. And of course, if you're new here and you want to stay up to date with pretty much everything going on in COD, from news to intel to updates and everything else in between, feel free to subscribe with your notifications turned on. That way you'll always know whenever I upload a new video. As always, if you want to check out any of my partners, be sure to use code WhosImmortal for a spicy discount on all Scuff, G Fuel, and Control Freak products, and the links for all those can be found down in the description below. But once again, thanks so much for tuning in, and until next time, take it easy, have an awesome rest of your day, and I'll catch you guys later. Peace out.